you're at a layer of leadership where there is constant change, where there is competition as well.
Yeah.
It's one piece of advice you would give to women leaders who can thrive in that layer of leadership, Hensie?
With regard to competition in particular, Venkat, is that the question?
Or change, competition, right? How do we thrive in this kind of environment?
I think that's the environment you're describing today, if you ask me, right? There's constant change, there's constant competition. I think for me, what grounds me there is one, understanding who I am as a brand, right? And so whether that is delivering exceptional quality, whether that's delivering exceptional results, being very open about it. And I think as women, we shy away from talking about that. And I think that's very important, that you create your space in the sun for yourself. So that way you're not threatened by anything around you, and you know your space, and you know what you're going to deliver and bring to the table, right? And second, I'd say with change is, again, it's inevitable today. I know 10 years ago, it was a management concept. People learn about it and they, talk about it, say, go change, and what that means, right? But today it's what we live in. And so that part, I think, is you have to have a mindset of, like I said, not knowing ambiguity. You have to be able to embrace it. And I do find people who embrace that more willingly do better than people who don't, and are sort of struggling with that, sort of understanding it and adapting to it. But in terms of the competition around you, I'd say being very mindful of your leadership ability, and again, quietening that inner critic, being kind on yourself. It's everything we've talked about, right? It kind of helps you thrive in that space. And I've always believed, Venkat, that you keep your head down and keep moving forward, right? And that is something that I think helps greatly, especially when there's so much unrest around you. Being clear about what you're achieving, communicating that with your supervisor so everyone's aligned, and communicating that back to your team so everyone understands that, I think is very important, because otherwise, especially with matrix reporting, you can end up in this chaotic situation, which I think is hard to navigate sometimes. But yeah, I'd say being deliberate is probably one of those things that you need in that environment.